It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And the spotlight is on Najee Harris. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the Steelers and the Bengals under...
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Burrow's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. You look at this Steeler defense. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Fucking Joe Mixon. Apparently he's a god.
For Cincinnati. And even 70 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
They go play action with Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball in the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
Here we go, here we go.
3rd and goal. Burrow.
Thank you, Tariq Woolen.
Tariq Woolen picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift in momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. and the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now it's Burrow. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got him. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Burrow. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Oh man, cause it ain't working. I guess.
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Here we go, 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
11, 12.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down.
Damn, dude, he likes his rookie more than it's chasing all them. Jesus.
They've got another 1st. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down to Mixon on the check down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Slot man moves right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 78 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Burrow looking to pass.
Hi, Smith.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
McPherson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Bengals offense returns to the field. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. This pass complete to Higgins.
Right.
Higgins is going to have the Bengals 1st down as he gets this up past the 40. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
All right.
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd down and 3.
11, 12.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Kind of Joe Mixon without an X factor can break like 3 tackles.
He's got this now all the way down to the 22. They'll get for a Bengal first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Gun. Stop.
Now 2nd and 9. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Wide open.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Jamar Chase. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have cut it.
Nobody wants to help him.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Pickett sets up play action. Here's one deep for Pickens. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The Steelers at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. That's downfield and caught by Freiermuth. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's Freiermuth again. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. Off play action, Pickett. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Oh, I still got it.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes, too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team.
I'm not going to get to him if he has an X factor. He's going to get out that ball out.
The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of the route, too.
And Mixon going to have a Bengals first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be out of bounds.
They have 2 rookie receivers?
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Now a 2nd and 2. Mixing up the middle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow, and that is incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris powering forward. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before they take it down. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So they'll come up.
They're doubling George Biggins. They 100% doubling his ass. They putting a safety and a corner on him right now.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Flushed out right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And the quarterback was in the pocket, flushed out. Had to go on the run, little scramble drill action, but still able to make the play for the score.
Where is Sir Francis Tarkenton when you need him? I know that wasn't him on the field, but I see that number 10 running around right now, creating those types of plays. These guys today are emulating him.
Wasn't sure you were going to get Sir Francis Tarkenton into the broadcast, but you did, my friend. Well done.
Hey, every now and then we got to bring back the old guys, don't we?
Yeah. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
No.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On second down, here's Burrow. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Oh, him in the helmet.
On third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Fielded at the 20.
Ah, shoelace.
Punt, but a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking,
This ain't gonna work.
whether it's a power scheme. When you have
They're gonna have a safety and
the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go. Sometimes a thing of beauty.
And he's going to get his guys another first down. Back-to-back good runs to start the drive. This one 13 yards.
I'm trying, but they're gonna have a safety and a corner on him all game. Rightfully so, but it's not nice. Well, they'll do that because he's wide open. Now I lost his X factor because Pickett doesn't know how to fucking throw the ball. But I bet you'll hit this one.
And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Oh, never mind, because, you know.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like we're getting caught in between here.
Oh, my God.
On 1st and 2nd down,
Oh, my Lord. That hurts. That hurts. Let's stop doing everything because of that.
You're likely going to have to.
On third down, here's Harris. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 96 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Out to his left. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 11 more yards there in this methodical drop. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play.
We got it, we got it, we got it.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Pickett. To the goal line.
Yeah, a little risky.
That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker.
Oh!
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Well, it's that, I guess.
Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. They'll throw now on the final play. It's
Bullshit. Mike Hill ain't that good at the outside. I know that.
So we've reached half. A look around the NFL.
There's a reason he's a slot corner.
Because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth.
The fact that he can't win that is beyond me, because he would in real life. That happened. That's just...
also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone
this
down
game, I swear. Pickett would win that in real life. The dude's 2 feet taller than him.
To take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Pickett. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw, Pickett.
Oh, I could have had fucking... I never looked for triangle, and I should have that time. He was wide open. I never look for triangle. I never think that thing works.
Not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
113 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
That's not going to work either.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
That's caught downfield by Pickens. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
That thing came right through. He didn't even get blocked.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Oh, but you'll catch that one. Unbelievable, dude.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field.
I know I'm winning. I'm not complaining because I'm winning, or like if I'm just complaining about the game. Like I should have had a touchdown a long time ago. I should have made all them plays. Pickens should have had that touchdown when I threw it deep to him. Just like
of this second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never.
Just don't understand, dude.
NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession...
And quarterbacks on this game can't throw more than 5 yards half the time. At least 80% of the time. When they do, the receivers are wide open. You guys forget how to cover.
They're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Well,
He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there.
I don't know what else to do. Like, they're just throwing it short, and I have players on them. They're just not man covering them.
Play action. It's Burrow.
TJ falls down. He breaks 2 tackles, but then gets tackled. Okay. Wish my guys can do that.
Passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Pass complete. Joe Mixon out of the backfield. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The result, only 4 yards there.
Just don't know what to do.
And that'll make it 2nd down.
I gotta keep scoring.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Okay.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for
Not ever gonna get this X factor off him because he gets it out before I get to it. Even get a chance to get to him. There we go.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. T.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. McPherson's kick is good, and they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So the 3 points there.
But he'll get it back next drive. He'll just throw it a couple times short, and he'll get it. He only needs 5 yards.
You're happy to take him.
He got running gun. I think he only needs 5 yards on like 5 passes, so he'll get it back next drive very easily.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening
The step
right
a step
now,
slew me down. How could have exploded that hole? And there's a loss.
Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be
They know
shy
I'm
about
running the
throwing
ball
that
now.
football. 3rd and 5.
I don't care.
They run again with Harris.
Well, didn't know he was going to make a cover. I would have, well.
3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And how about the call here?
But they keep coming in and block him.
Territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
And he didn't do it that time.
They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So
Would have been helpful if you would have done that 2 plays in a row.
and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. T.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. It's complete.
Good job, Joey Porter, dude. You just let him open.
It's a 15-yard pick.
Good job, buddy.
But it'll lead to a 4th down.
Yeah, you didn't do nothing, dude. He caught it. I mean, yeah, he tackled him, but Jesus.
Back now in Cincinnati.
Gotta cover
A
him.
lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
And I lost my X factor. From what? In between a 1 pass.
On 4th down, they're going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down with ease as he'll wind up getting 9 there on 4th and 5. Burrow looking to pass.
What are you doing, Brisker, dude? Oh, he's out of bounds.
Touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
Brisker, dude, you got it. Like, that's like horrible coverage, though. Like, you're lucky that happened.
On 2nd down,
But he had a touchdown if you.
quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Like Jesus, dude.
Only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Again, it's Burrow. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game,
Play
they
the end zone.
continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
That's what they were going to do. They're just going to keep bombing it to the end zone.
And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging,
Yeah, I'll take a look.
give him a little tap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Pickett.
Hey, you hit it. Finally. I mean,
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A gain there of 21 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you can tell the quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Pickens is there on the crossing route. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 42 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Pickett going to bootleg it. They'll roll him out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
yeah, that's not going to work.
Flush to his right.
That's intercepted. He threw it behind him.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out.
Oh, Pickett, you're killing me, dude. Hit him the way he's running, not...
20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Now Burrow. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now it's Burrow. He'll drop this one down.
Yeah, get out of here, dude. Jump. Dude.
Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not
They're wide open.
This is 3rd down and 12.
2 guys out there. Come on, Mika, dude. You gotta get... Oh, my... Oh, my...
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's
Not to play man coverage, because you guys are losing everything. Oh, my God, Joey Porter, dude.
Inside the 15
Yeah, look at that. Mr. Fragile here will get hurt doing nothing, but I'll truck his ass. And he'll just shrug it off.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff though going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
This guy's a god, apparently.
First and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They go play action with Burrow. He's got it.
There's number 11 on their team. There's 2 number 11s. How's that even possible?
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Burrow and the Bengals.
Hey, you know which one you're talking about when there's 2 number 11s.
Now a toss coming right side. It's Evans, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut it into their deficit.
Someone please get it. Thank you, Devin.
The Steelers recover it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Need to be a dangerous throw, I think. Yeah, I'm not throwing it.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. Pickett. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch. Dialing up another.
See Joe mix and play him here. Oh, that's the wrong guy.
Throw left side taken in by Washington. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout.
See Joe mix and play him here.
With 1:56 to go. Pick it now, 3rd and goal. Looking
Oh, he'd win that in real life, Madden. He's done it all last year. Oh my lord, dude. They will hold on to the ball. Let's do a Najee then. Jesus Christ, dude.
And the Steelers are closing in on a.
It's like, come on, Madden.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Dude, this is good.
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Burrow.
Joey Porter, thank you, finally.
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on
Trying to get George Pickens a touchdown, but apparently he can't catch a ball.
They knew they had to
there goes Dr. Jones.
And hopefully put this game away.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Now a 2nd and 10. Harris pass running straight ahead. And for one of the first
There he
times
goes.
all night, he is going to go.
He was out all game.
As they bury him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Not an easy
All right,
spot
see
here.
Mike Hilton do this again.
Yards to try to pick up the first.
Oh.
Throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because
now Burrow loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
Now it's Burrow. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Then we give you one more play.
Timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now 3rd down and very long. A final shot now for Burrow. And the pressure gets to him again.
Not who I wanted to get the sack with, but I guess it'll work.
Defense walks off the field. They can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete.
Yeah. Yay.